Hi Leo, welcome. I'm going to do a short reading for you for the current energy. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. Now I will tell you, Leo, right off the bat, I'm picking up this really unsettled energy. Just really unsettled. We'll see what that's about, huh? What's up with all of our Leos, dear universe? Grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good. We all know who we are in the story, right? And if you don't mind, hit that like button. Yeah, I sure appreciate that. Appreciate y'all being here. It's time to go in another direction. See, there's something really unsettling because you need to go in another direction. Or you just simply need to move on. From what kind of a situation? I'm going to guess it's some kind of a relationship, but it's really time to let it go. All right, so if this is something you've been hanging on to that you know you've needed, and this could be an ex. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you're hanging on to somebody who's like an ex, not moving on, that's got to end. Whoever, you know who it is. Yeah, emotionally, I feel like you're drowning, some of you. And a few of you don't feel like you're ready to make any change. A few of you don't feel like you're ready to move on. But I almost feel like you have almost no choice. Because you can't continue. Because emotionally, like I said, you feel like you're drowning. So I would highly encourage you talking to someone. All right, Leo. Anyone. To kind of deal with these intense emotions that are coming up. And I think most of us have a lot of these emotions coming up. Because life is different now. Life is changing. Life is starting to open it up. It's scary, huh? So there's something that's not for you. I feel like there's a relationship. This is a male energy, not for you. So you may be dealing, if you're female, you may be dealing with someone who, if you've got to let them go, let them go. I mean, that's really been this theme. It's like, you can't keep hanging on to this. If it's not good for you, it's not good for you. And this clearly says that this energy is not good for you. And I'm feeling like it's some person, a relationship. Could be an ex, could be one. I keep feeling like it's over, but you refuse to let it be over. Anyway, let's see what else is going on, all right? So, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on? Yeah, see, this is where you are mentally. The Eight of Swords. But you need to talk to someone. See, once you start talking to someone, see how this person is helping this other person, you? Out of all of this tape and rope and whatever it is that's tied up around you. I think they see how sad you are. That's a sad start for you, Leo. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Leo. Leo, what's the messages for the greatest and highest good? If you don't mind, hit that like button. So, and again, Leo, why are you so sad? I'm just feeling a heaviness. Heaviness. Heaviness in your spirit. Not just in physical, but like in your spirit. Different than like a depression. So, what comes out? We have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, Leo, I just feel like you're in trouble. Okay, because like I said, emotionally you're drowning. All right, I don't know what's going on. But, I mean, you need to be real careful what you're doing. Because I think emotionally, some of you aren't thinking clearly, maybe making some rash decisions. So, I just think you should heed the advice of just slow down. If there's no hurry, if somebody puts pressure on you to sign something, just, put the brakes on and say no, not until you sleep on it. It's like you have that control, you have that power. But I feel like you can't pretend anymore. It could be finances. I mean, you're drowning in your finances. That could be part of it. Because here we go from this Two of Pentacles reversed to the 1. It's backwards on the camera, but it's 2 to 1. You know, so anyway, you can't pretend anymore. You can't even try to make things work, and it just doesn't seem like you just don't see where any more money's coming. So that's for a few of you. And I mean, you're trying to remain faithful. You're trying to have faith. I mean, some of you, I think, are actually really seeking out guidance. You know, somebody who might be able to help you kind of clear your head, clear your mind, clear your finances. But I think you really need to watch where you're going. All right. So if you know that you've been going on this downhill slide, and you know that you were starting to get to a point where you were going to hit bottom, whether it's financially or with a relationship or whatever it is, I think you're at that point where now you can't pretend it's here. It's like, hello. You need to deal with this right now. Yeah. But, I'm getting a few stories here, okay? I mean, I definitely see how unhappy you are. And there could be some disconnect in the family where even the family's not happy, nobody's getting along. When there is this kind of dark energy that comes into a home, it affects everyone. It's not just you, everybody around you. If you're off, they're off. If they're off, you're off. Thing is, as a parent, if your kids are off, that's your responsibility. Get things back in line. But when you are the parent, and you're the one that's drowning, you don't know what to do. What are we going to do for our money? You're not happy. You don't feel good. And for some of you, the relationship you're involved with, that's half the problem. You're dealing with somebody who they're married to you or they're committed to you, but when you're not around, they're not married to you and they're not committed to you. You know what I mean? So there's stress there, whoever you are. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Leo. What else do we have to clarify this reading? Ooh, I don't want to take those. That was a big packet. That takes me off in a whole other world. Yeah, the High Priestess with the Justice card, both of them are reversed. Sits here with the Hierophant, sits above it. So I have to believe that intuitively, you've known that things were going to start to slide. Right? I mean, this balance, this game of trying to make everything happen, I just feel like if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, like you're getting all the warnings, all the signs. But if you go into denial about it, because some of you I feel are going into denial about it, then all of a sudden, there it is. And I feel like it's here. Right, Leo? So now you've got to face it. What are you going to do? If you are a female, I feel this unsettledness with your health. So if you're not feeling good, get under a doctor's care. I mean, you just got to face it. You got to face life as it really is. It's like, who did I just do? You had to pop the bubble. You have to face it, Leo. You can't pretend anymore. Especially when it comes to your finances. So here's the thing. You can't let this, make you feel bad, all right? What you do is you become proactive. You find the solutions to the problems. Because there's a solution to everything that's going on out there. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Right? So it needs to start with you first. So I think you need to look at yourself, see your self-worth, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. Take a deep breath. Seek out the help and ask the questions to people who can help you. You don't have to drown in all of these emotions by yourself if there's resources out there that will support you. Just saying. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo. What else do we have for our Leos? I want to say Leo's in love. What's going on? Leo, you're recovering from some heartbreak. I mean, you're trying to hang... Okay, you know, this goes back to the beginning. All right, you were trying to hang on. Look how hurt and wounded. I mean, you finally pulled all those swords out. And you're trying to hang on to something that you think was making you happy. So I feel like your guides want you to look at what you don't want to pay attention to. Like, where's the conflict coming from? Why are you hanging on to this? I mean, this is an energy that it disturbs you, if anything. Because you're hanging on to something that you need to let go. You need to put this to an end, Leo. You know, because it's time for you to move on. And I see that there's an opportunity. I mean, but, you know, you're fighting these demons. You don't sleep at night. This is why I feel like some of you, you know, if you feel like your immune system's dropping down, you're tired, you don't feel good, go to the doctor, all right? Don't not pay attention to what's going on with your body. Stress will do all kinds of things to us. So I think it's time for you to start to see what you have left that you know, you can salvage. You know, quit looking at what you've lost. I mean, you know, this situation that you're hanging on to, there's nothing left. You don't even have a new start with it. So I think you need to take what you've got and go. You know, you have enough to make a brand new start. You have enough to turn things around. Time to put it to an end. All right, so Leo, let's get some advice. 5 of Swords. So this is where, you know, you need to fight for what you need, you know, and what you believe in. What do you need to hang on to? I think, you know, I get this sense that a lot of Leos are evaluating their life, their whole life. Not just bits and pieces of it, but the whole picture, you know? So what is it that stays and what goes? What do you need to sacrifice in order to keep something that you want to really hang on to? You know, what is better for the family? What is better for you? What is better for your partner? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of you Leos right now are at that point where you're starting to really look at the big picture to see really how you're supposed to be moving, because you have to start clearing this emotional clutter that's built up inside of you that you haven't been expressing. Yep. See, this is you being closed up. See, it's time for you to get out and live again. So whatever it is you've been hanging on to that you haven't wanted to put an end, it's kept you from living life. It sure has. So now it's time, you know, for you to just, I almost feel like, you know, fight for your life again. You know, fight for who you were. Don't get all depressed. You can turn things around. Just because finances are down and out, you can figure it out. You can figure it out. Honestly. You know, look, you're going to figure it all out. I feel like somebody, you know, I keep feeling like if you reach out for help, the help is standing right there. It's almost as if the universe is putting people in place. You know, you just need to walk out the door, pick up the phone, go see them, talk to them, and all of a sudden, it's just like you won't be so overwhelmed. You'll be happy. You'll know what to do. You'll make the good steps that you need, you know, to kind of pick things up and turning things around. It's like, I mean, you don't have to be a runaway train. You can stop this train, put the brakes on, and take another track. Right, Leo? Yeah, but you're weak. You don't feel good. Again, Leo, you really need to rest, go to bed early, be good to yourself, take a bath, you know, get a massage, feel better if your hair's done. You know, you need to like really kind of take care of yourself, because I really feel this energy of depletion, because It's almost as if you've just given all of your power away and there's nothing left for you now. So, when love comes your way, you need to open up and accept it. You know, it's coming to help you shine bright again, you know. This is a very medicine type of energy here with the star and this Four of Cups. You know, it's like you don't want to accept this love from God. I mean, the universe is ready to like wash you up and clean you up and fix you up. And I also feel like there's somebody, you know, who wants to really be a part of like the whole process. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like a relationship, you know, a part of your life. Beautiful. Yeah, so you have to accept the healing. All right, Leo, it's time. Really. You have to accept the healing. The universe keeps telling you, keeps knocking on your door, keeps knocking on your door. And you know. But you need to let go. And if that's what's, you know, you've got this ball and chain. No, I'm not going to let go. Kind of reminds me of like my grandmother. When my grandfather died, oh my God, she was the most, you know, depressed, morbid person. I mean, you know, and she was beautiful. And all these men would love to have gone out with her. You know, she was really, but no, you know, she was just going to mourn the loss. You know, well, she mourned the loss of my grandfather for 25 years. You know, that's a lot of years to be in mourning. You know what I mean? Enough. Enough. All right, so I'm going to end it here. Alright, so I'm going to move on to another reading after this. So in the meantime, hit that like button. Yeah, thank you. Subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you at the next reading. All right, so until then, bye now.